Welcome back to the No More Lies 2012 YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. So today's video, I'm gonna talk about a 60-day health challenge. I launched a poll on my YouTube channel community section, and about 65% of you who voted said that you would be interested in the 60-day challenge, and about 13% said that you would be in but for 30 days. So over 70% of you were interested in doing a health challenge. So I want to go ahead and talk to you about these details. So one of the reasons why I want to do the health challenge is because we're doing all these things to, grow our hair that is already growing, maintaining the length of the hair, and keeping it protective styles and all those things. But what are we doing to our bodies? Are we protecting our bodies? And for me personally, I can say I have not been doing a good job with my body. I responded to a comment saying my body is like cursing me out right now because I just haven't been the best to it, and I want to be able to make sure that my hair is flourishing well in a body that is doing well as well. And if you've been following my channel, then you know I'll visit the doctor for health things to see if anything's going on with my health. And I have gotten my health back, as far as my iron and my vitamin D. I'm not sure if it's dropped or anything because I have not been consistent with taking my iron and vitamin D pills, but I will start back doing that for this challenge. Another thing is that because I felt like something was wrong with my health. Like I was also out of breath. I mentioned, in the shower, I would get out of breath really bad, that I almost wanted to faint. I mentioned that in one of my previous videos that has kind of gone away with me having normal iron and vitamin D levels. But I still kind of have like a little bit of shortness of breath. So I went and saw a pulmonologist because I do have a childhood history of asthma. And I wanted to see if that was something that was interfering with my health and anything that I have going on. And so I got a pulmonary function test done, and I got a sleep apnea test done as well. And basically everything came back normal. He said that my lungs is getting all the air that it needs. There's no obstructions that he saw in my lungs or anything, and then my sleep was pretty much normal. And so yeah, so only thing I can think of now is that I'm just overweight. That I just need to lose some freaking weight, okay? And so that is what I've come down to. I'm technically overweight by American standards anyway. And I will say that I know I am 30 pounds overweight because whenever I gave birth to my son, I was 175 pounds. That was almost 4 years ago. Why am I 174 pounds? That don't make no sense. I don't have no basketball belly. So where is this? Where is this weight? I need to get this weight off of me. And before I gave birth, I was 100 and like, or not before I gave birth, but before I got pregnant, I was 145 pounds, somewhere up in there. And when I got married 9 years ago, I was actually 120 pounds. So I'm not trying to get to 120 pounds, I'm not trying to get to 145 pounds. 160 is my goal for right now. I feel like that, for the look I want to have for my body, and and to keep my husband happy with the way I do have, I'm gonna say 160, and just kind of tone it up a little bit, shape it, somewhere else, because this ain't working. Being out of breath talking right now, I'm out of breath talking. It's not working for me, okay? I need to, like I said, I need to get some of this weight. So 60-day challenge is what I'm doing. I want to add that I am talking about my weight a lot, but this health challenge is not directly related to weight, but it just has something to do with my weight in particular because my health is directly correlated with what my weight is. And I want to have accountability partners with me because I feel like if I have people who are watching me do this, then it would hold me accountable to make sure that I stay, strong on doing it. So that's why I launched a poll to see if anybody was interested in doing it with me, because I'll be making videos coming up showing like what am I doing and showing my progress from start to finish. And I will, in the next video about the health challenge, I'll go into detail about what my weight is, what my body looks like, and all that. I'll put that in the first video. So I want to get this video put out because I want us to start this challenge on Monday, June the 7th. All right, so we can have the weekend to, get our last, cookies in, our last pies in, chips and, sodas and everything, because we about to let that all go, after Sunday. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to have it on the screen so you can go ahead and get a screenshot of it so you can have it for your records. Okay. So obviously we're gonna be drinking water. I say I probably drink about 2, maybe 3 cups of water a day. So we're gonna at least get the minimum 8 glasses of water a day. We're gonna eat a minimum of 2 to 3 fruits daily, 2 to 3 veggies daily, and that can be a combination of eating them fresh, eating them cooked with like a side for your meal, or eating it as a snack standalone, or in a smoothie. Just however, just as long as you get at least 2 to 3, and that's just a minimum. You can do more, but I'm just saying at the bare minimum, because a lot of us don't even get 1 or 2 fruits and vegetables in. Just to be honest, we don't. And then exercising daily. For me, I want to do an hour a day. That's just for me. But the bare minimum is going to be 30 minutes a day. And that can be from just stretching for 30 minutes a day. If you're like me, you work from home, you're not really doing a lot, stretching is going to be the best thing for you. So a minimum of 30 minutes of working out every day. And it can be walking, and not like a little slow walk, a brisk walk where you get a little sweat, okay? And so I'm gonna be doing a combination of stretching, doing sit-ups, because I need this stomach, I need this stomach to go on somewhere. And then I'm gonna do brisk walking, and I'm gonna try to get probably a couple weights and do a little weights as well. And then we're gonna make sure that we're eating 3 times daily, eating actual meals. Because what happens is we think that, okay, I just eat 2 times a day. But what happens is you end up snacking all those other times when you get hungry. So actually eating an adequate breakfast, an adequate lunch, and an adequate dinner. And then in between, breakfast and dinner, in between, before you eat lunch, before you eat dinner, in between those times, then you can have a snack. And that snack would be consisted of like something that's healthy, like maybe a yogurt or some trail mix, or like I said, a cup of fruit, or veggies. So just making sure you're eating actual breakfast, actual lunch, actual dinner. If you need to take vitamins, then go ahead and do it. I'm not really big on taking vitamins unless I have to. So if the doctor said I need to take iron, then I'm going to take iron. I'm not just going to start taking stuff like biotin and all that kind of things to give, giving my body extra things that it don't need, because too much of a good thing can be bad for you. So, use vitamins at your discretion. I am gonna, like I said, gonna be taking my iron and my vitamin D as I'm supposed to, but I am gonna probably do it like every other day or every other 2 days, because my goal is to have my diet to where I'm getting everything from my diet. And so I'm gonna stagger it so that I can easily taper myself off of those things. And I'm also going to be taking the vitamins that I have in this juice box here. Let me grab it for you. If you watch my unboxing video for this Juices and Botanics, then you know that I have these hair growth vitamins that came in the box. And it says it's a dietary supplement. It's infused with biotin, folic acid, and vitamin C. As I said, I'm not really into, taking all those things. But for this challenge, I am going to go ahead and take, because I want to use these. I don't want it to go to waste, because, if you've looked at the prices of these boxes, nothing in this box is going to waste. Everything is going to be used in that box, okay? And so I'm going to be taking this, but the way I'm going to do it, I'm not going to take it every day. I'm going to take like one every like 2 to 3 days, to stagger myself off so that my body doesn't think that it's, this is something I'm giving my body every day. My ultimate goal is to have my diet providing me all the nutrients that I need. And so this does have vitamin A, C, D, E, B6, B12, like I said, biotin, pantothenic acid, iodine, zinc, and that's about it. And so I do need to take my iron, because that is not in here. But it does have these other things that I'm not consistently getting in my diet right now, because I'm like eating so horribly that, it's just horrible. So I am, like I said, I am going to take these once every 2 to 3 days, just so I can get rid of the bottle. And the reason why I'm doing it once every 2 to 3 days is to stretch me out for the full 60 days. All right. And so the next thing is minimum of 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And that's important, because whenever you're not getting enough sleep, that opens the door for you to eat badly. And so we want to make sure that we're getting enough sleep to help with maintaining healthy body weight. Also, want to wake up 1 to 2 hours early to complete things. So I added this personally for me because I have a lot of things that I'm doing in my life business wise, and I just don't have enough time during the day. And when I start getting stressed out during the day, then I want to pick up a chip. And so I found that when I wake up at least an hour early, I feel so much more productive in getting things done. So I'm gonna be waking up at least 1 hour early before the time that I need to wake up. And then we're going to use our idle time to add value to our life. And that's important because what happens is when you get bored or when you don't have anything to do, what do you want to do? You want to pick up a chip, you want to pick up a candy bar, you want to like put something in your mouth. And so we're going to use idle time to add value, whether that's using the idle time you have to either work out, to, set some goals for yourself, or cleaning your apartment or house, whatever it is that you need to do to add value to your life. Do that during your idle time, so to prevent yourself from picking up something to put in your mouth that you do not need. And then as far as like making some health changes, making sure that we're eating whole grains instead of white breads or white foods. And then also, if you can, let's switch from white potatoes to sweet potatoes. And then our don't list. Now, the don't list is the most important list because that's what, that's the main thing with our challenge. We want to not do these things. So no sodas, no sugary drinks like juices with high fructose corn syrup and those kind of things. No chips, no candy, no ice cream, no cakes, cookies, pies. No frozen foods such as TV dinners. No fast food. And if you were to eat fast food, the only exception is if you get the salad off the menu with one dressing. Not asking for extra dressings, okay? And then no more than 2 hours of TV a day. Really, no more than 1 hour. And the reason being because when you're sitting in front of the TV or laying in front of the TV for multiple hours, you want to start putting food in your mouth, and we don't want to just be putting unnecessary food in our mouths when we don't need to. So we're going to limit our TV use to 1 to 2 hours a day. Like, for example, if you don't get your hour or 2 hours today, that doesn't mean the next day you get 3 to 4. No, you just missed out on that day, okay? So make sure you are not impulsively buying things because we don't want to, spend too much money either, because that's another reason why people don't do health challenges, because they think it's too much money. But if you meal plan out where you're going to have for at least 3 to 4 days at a time. I'll say 3 to 4 days at a time versus a week, because a week can be stressful thinking about a whole week of food versus like 3 to 4 days at a time. That's more easier, at least for me it is. And so we're going to be doing that. And so that's all I have for you as far as like the do's and the don'ts that we're going to be doing in this challenge. I'm going to be sharing what foods I'm going to be eating here on YouTube and also on my Instagram and my stories. I'm probably sharing more in my stories on Instagram. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well at NoMoreLies2012. And if it's something else you think that we should add or take away in this challenge, then go ahead and leave it in the comment section. I am like so serious about getting my body to where it needs to be. I'm tired of being out of breath. Also, I want my skin to be a little better. As you seen in all of my videos, I'm very like natural. Like I don't wear makeup or anything. So my face, that is my money, and and I don't want to like be bumpy everywhere. And so I've been trying to figure out the best way to get my skin back right, and mainly that's my diet, because I'm just, like I said, I've been eating horrible. I just ate some chocolate cake a while ago, and I didn't really need that. So I'm like I said, we're starting on Monday. I'm trying to get everything out of the house now that I do not need, or finish up the stuff that I want to keep because I don't want to throw it away. And so I'm going to give myself the weekend to get that all together. And on Monday, we're going to start bright and early, getting up an hour early, doing, whatever tasks we need. Make sure you get your workout in, getting your meals together. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be happy to look and see what else that we all can do. Whoever's participating, we all can do to get our lives, or to help enhance this 60-day challenge, health challenge that we're doing. Like I said, I need people to hold me accountable. I'm counting on y'all to hold me accountable, get this health right so I can get my breathing right, because ain't nothing wrong with me health wise. I'm not having issues with no asthma, my health is, you know, normal now. And again, I will show y'all, you know, footage on this coming week when we start this challenge. And so if you're gonna be in, go ahead and remind me that you're gonna be in down below, because I don't know who really said they were in based off the poll. So let me know in the comment section, say I'm in, sis, so I know that you're here with me. We're gonna be doing this together. Help a sister out, and I will see y'all in the next video.